Hey folks, this is BestInSlot, and in a shock twist, I'm sure, we're back covering 4 brand new additions to the Jurassic World Evolution roster. One of which isn't a dinosaur, one of which is a hybrid, and 2 of which... Is that maths? Yes. 2 of which are herbivorous, which is a nice change of pace. I'm sure you'll all agree. As per usual, I have a Google document linked down below in the video description that will update constantly with the new herbivores, carnivores, and hybrids. I've split them up now because we do have something crazy like 89 total dinosaurs, I think it is, which is absolutely nuts. I don't know how many species that is in total. What is that, 21 or something? It's crazy either way. And yeah, let's get started. So first on the list is Scutosaurus, made by Max Lay. So as per usual, what I'm going to do is show you a couple of the ones that I'm going to focus less on, and then we'll hop over to the 2 tonight that I think are, you know, very, very high quality. But this is a nice little Tyrannosaurus. I'm providing an absolutely terrible view of it, to say the least. If it could run out of the long grass, that would be fantastic. There we go, I'm just going to freeze you there, buddy. This is actually the vivid skin. It doesn't look any different from the default, which is surprising, but I'm sure there are different... I think there are different skin tones. So there we go, based on the Troodon, this is a little Tyrannosaurid, only formally described, I want to say 2 years ago, in 2019, but I actually don't know what year it is. Is it 2021? Is it 2022? I genuinely don't know. I think it's 21. Either way... Oh, it is. Either way, yeah, little Tyrannosaurid, perfectly nice little dinosaur, just adds a little bit of Tyrannosaurid goodness to your roster, I suppose. It goes very well with our Nexusmods from the other day, our teeny tiny little dinosaur. There's some light feathering on the back that you can just about make out as well. Some nice striping. It's a little, you know, on the plain side, but it's just a perfectly nice little addition. Doesn't cost you a blimmin' thing. Right, herbivore. Next on the list is Scutosaurus by Jabiro. As you can see, it does have the name problem. I will be removing this from the list and the pack until that gets fixed, but I figured I'll show you it anyway because it's there, you know, it's nearly there. It just needs a little tweaking to work. And it's a completely unique creature, which is really cool. Thank you for that game. Ruined the dramatic moment beautifully. So, Scutosaurus, not a dinosaur, in case you were curious, and you can probably tell by looking at it. It's actually what's known as a para-reptile. So this lived back in the Permian and all that kind of jazz. And the para-reptiles were basically the closest reptile group to Eureptilia. Now, Eureptilia includes basically all the other reptiles on ever to have lived. So these were similar to modern reptiles, but just to the side a little bit, basically. Just a little bit different. And it's a really cool little creature. It's very unique. It really sticks out in the roster because there's, you know, there's very few non-dinosaur creatures out there. We could bring this into Pleistocene Park if we wanted. Bounding around. Yeah, it's actually, you know, like I said, I tend to focus on my favorite ones at the end, but this is pretty great, this little Scuto. I like it. It looks very happy. A little stretching around the face and stuff like that, but yeah, pretty cool. Right, so shout out to Max Lay and Jabiro for those, but 2 mods that I'm very, very excited about. The first one is Zomoxis by Echo Green. I'm just going to show you number 1 first. Look at it! It's adorable! So I believe it's based on the Dinosaurus, but Zomoxis is a teeny tiny little ornithopod, basically. And I was doing some research, because I've heard of Zomoxis, but I wasn't, you know... Oh, I love him so much. Look, can we just point out, before I talk about the history of the dinosaur, which is really interesting, and that's why I want to talk about it, this is incredible, and this is what I mean. You can see this level of polish to this. This could be a frontier dinosaur, and nobody would question it at all. The model is beautiful. The texture and patterning and colours are absolutely fantastic. You're dead. You're drowning. And yeah, it's brilliant work. I really love all the different colourings. It fits Dinosaurus perfectly. It's absolutely adorable. This would definitely be one of my top choices that everyone brings in to their park. Now, let's talk a little bit about Zomoxis, because it's probably not... They're all dead. Probably not the most known dinosaur. This is my scientist voice. i.e. information copied from the internet voice. Zomoxis is, as I say, ornithopod, been renamed 3 times in the last 122 years. And really the interesting thing is where the name comes from, Zomoxis with an ES at the end, named for Zomoxis with an IS at the end, which is a Thracian deity. And the Thracian religion is basically this not very well understood religion from Southeast Europe. There's some talk of it in Greek mythology and Greek writings, but generally speaking it's not very well known. It's so cute! I love it so much. This is going up with the Nanook Tyrannus is like one of my favourite little adorable dinosaurs. I really, really like it. All the skins. Anyways. So, the Thracians had this deity, Zomoxis, and he was contained in a crypt for 3 years before being resurrected and released on the 4th. Kind of like Jesus, but next level Jesus. And, because Zomoxis, this one here, lived in taxonomic hell for over a century. This dinosaur's been renamed and reclassified so many times. The Zomoxis name is a reference to how it was kind of locked away in a crypt before finally seeing the light of proper classification, essentially. And that's where it got its name from. And I thought that was a really cool little story. Anyways, really, really good mod. Shout out to Echo Green, who does some of the best work for this game. But as I say, there are 2 dinosaurs I would like to look at in our special... This is our special pen over here for the special dinosaurs. And there are 2 I'd like to look at. This is Dracodentitan. And if you haven't seen the mod, you won't have heard of it. That's because they made it up. It looks like something from the Isle. It looks like a hypo something. Like a hypobaryonyx. This thing is incredible. This is probably the best modelling, texture, etc. work in the mod list in the game. Like, I don't think anything comes close to this. This could be a professional standard dinosaur very easily. It's absolutely freaking nutty. It's a hybrid. Let's check out the info very quickly. It's a hybrid between Baryonyx and Polacanthus, which is a really interesting combination to say the least. Let's release another couple. This is why I've got 5 of them. I want to see all the different colours and see this creature. Oh, I should mention it's by Dr. Penny 233 and Fat Etch. Credit both authors on that one. That's what it says on the Nexus mod page. Of course, I don't have a whole spiel about the history of the Dracodentitan, because as I say, they made it up. Basically, there's not much for me to add on the topic on that, but you can really see the Baryonyx Polacanthus influence as well, which is really cool. It's got the Baryonyx sort of body shape, sure, and the sort of longer crocodilian-esque snout, but then it's got this huge amounts of armor plating and the spikes and the mouth more than anything else is absolutely terrifying. Animations all work perfectly. We'll have to see it kill something in a second to double check on that. It looks brilliant. This might be a little over the top for some people. I'll accept that. Like, it doesn't necessarily fit, I would say, into Jurassic World just because it's so hyper detailed and like over the top. Like, this looks like kind of like the Indominus Rex, you know, back when it was in concept art form, you know, back when it was a Malusaurus or the Diabolos Rex and stuff like that. That's kind of the design aesthetic. And the franchise has definitely moved away from that and to a slightly more simple design aesthetic. But I think it's really cool. It's proper horror movie stuff. It's the jaw, the teeth poking out around the sides. Terrifying. Alright, we're gonna pop all of them out. Well, I basically missed that because it happened so quickly. Dart. Oh no, Zomoxis. Oh buddy. Oh god, oh no. He's got AirPods in. I mean, just look at that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, pal. I'm so sorry about this. Run! Run, Zomoxis, run! Unfortunately, this Draco decided to completely block me in and the shadow. Do we have any alive yet? There's one there, and there's one over there. Invisible fonts mods. Oh, no, there it is. Wait, which one was it? I don't know. I think it's 2. Oh, it is 2. Oh, no, we know it's 1. It's 1. The alpha has survived. Where's the alpha? How do you feel, buddy? That's such a... Look at him. I'm going to say that a lot today, clearly. Oh, well. Here we go. Oh! Oh, no, the squeaks. Oh, God, the horror. Oh god, the horror. Just really notice that. The sheer size of this thing. Oh, it's a kill. I didn't even realise. This little dude over here, right, let's see what happens. Kills a few people on the way. That is a terrifying beast. Jesus. Look, it just squashes down these poor innocent people. You fool. Yes, well done, Mr. Science Man. Look at the size of the thing. It's such a brute. It's very cool. Right, okay. Zomoxis. Oh, let's go Jurasaurus. Zomoxis may be dead. Because I want to get it in the light, you know? Actually, what I want to do. Oh, that approach is what I want. I need a thumbnail, folks. Monstrous. Absolutely monstrous. That approach, though, as it leans down into the ground and roars, is amazing. Now you have to see what I do for my YouTube thumbnails. You have to cut it out, right? That's the first thing. And then just in case you still want the background, we're going to add a little depth of field filter, you see, like that. Because maybe I want the town. Usually you kind of want a nice blurry background so the dinosaur's in focus. Like so. That might be better, I don't know. Anyway. 4 really cool mods, 2 of them definitely going to get my favourites list. I want to talk briefly about this. I've mentioned it a few times now, doing like sometimes you do this as well, where you double green screen, so then it cuts out the tail as well. Anyways, yeah, Draco Dentitan, Zomoxis, Suskityrannus, bloody Nora, we got there, and Scutosaurus, Maxley, Jabiro, Echo Green, Dr. Penny 233, and Fat Edge. Thank you guys for the fantastic mods. Thank you guys at home for joining me. Hope you all have a lovely weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday for video content and voice over. And yeah. See you later. Cheers, much as always. Bye-bye.
Reaching out.